What's up? Bass Crispies here, and I'm here with another episode of Subharmonics Tips and Tricks. Today we're going to be going over the area that I probably have the most experience in of all the areas that I'm going to talk about, and that is live microphone etiquette. Now, this is going to be the trickiest to do because it depends so much on the quality of microphone you have. Depending on the venue and the setting, the group that you're in, you may have the resources for one of those really nice, almost studio-like microphones, or you might be dealing with, a cheap karaoke style microphone. I've had the amazing opportunity to work on a variety of different microphones, some pretty high-end and some very simple. Unlike a studio where they can go and edit things afterwards, a lot of what happens in live performances has to do with where you hold your microphone. So let's talk about that. If your microphone has a flat end like this, the way I kind of think of it is I put my bottom lip on the bottom ridge so that my nose goes at the top, and then the sound from your nose and from your mouth both make it into the capsule, like questions about volume, breathiness, vowel modifications, like in the studio mic video that I have, those are going to depend on the quality of microphone you have, the skill level of your sound engineer, and how your sound engineer wants your group your performance to sound. So that's something that you have to go over in mic checks. Anytime you have a subharmonic in a performance, you have to make sure you bring that up during mic checks. Otherwise, it's not going to sound good. Remember that subharmonics, as just a general rule, has a lot of fundamental and low harmonics, and also has a really high harmonics, but it's really weak in the middle there. That's going to be something that you might bring up to your sound engineer just so that they know in advance. To show you just how big of a difference that conversation with the sound engineer makes, I'm going to show you two clips. The first one is actually my first live subharmonic I ever performed. The sound engineer and I had a really long talk beforehand, and he made it sound amazing. You know it's true. The second clip, I surprised the sound engineer. I improvised that subharmonic on the fly. It doesn't fit in the mix because the sound engineer wasn't prepared for it, and it just doesn't sound good. Unfortunately for this video, I don't have very concrete tips and tricks to give you, but having that conversation with your sound engineer is going to make all the difference. All your questions about how resonant you can be, how loud you have to be, how you can modify your vowels, that's going to be taken care of during your mic check. Make sure you have that mic check if it's ever crucial. I know I gave you my mic placement and how it works for me best, but you have to experiment, find something that works for you. Well, that's all I can really give you on this topic. So do with this information as you will, and as always, stay bassy, my friends.